How to fix Squarespace Slow Speed. Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. In today's video I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is to fix the Squarespace Slow Speed on loading and also on navigation. So we're going to head over squarespace.com, sign in for an account, and as you can see we're going to be on the admin dashboard. Now what we're going to do next is going to be very simple. We're going to head over the website. When you click on the website, we're going to find pages. Now on the pages, we're going to make sure that we have the least amount of pages that we need. If you're going to have a heavy website, like having multiple pages, about let's say 30 or 40 pages, make sure that you're not going to use Squarespace for that, because Squarespace is going to be more of a focused store page or little blogging page or website, or lightweight pages or lightweight websites. So the more pages that you're going to add to your website, the more, let's say, you're going to make it hard for it to load in time. So as you can see, in our case, I have a one-page website with multiple, as you can see, let's say items or links. This is going to be the definition of a one-page website. It is not going to be a recommended type for you. I know that you need to add more than 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 pages. At least make it at max 6 to 7 pages. It is going to be at max here. So the less pages that you're going to have into your Squarespace website, the less time that is going to consume to load the content. Now the second thing, or the second recommendation that I'm going to give you, is to head over the images that you have into your Squarespace website and make them lighter. That means that you're going to head over the image, and if any image is going to surpass a let's say a limit of 1 megabyte or 900 kilobytes, that means that you need to compress it. To compress any of these images, you can go ahead and head over Google and type in image compressor, for example, and you're going to use one of the tools, for example, Optimizilla, for example, or whatever. So you're going to drop your image here. It is going to be lighter and lighter. So if you're going to, let's say, have a image between 1.5 and 2 megabytes, it is going to be normally reduced to 500 to 700 kilobytes. The quality is not a guarantee always. So from time to time, big resolution images are going to be just fine, but smaller resolution images are going to be a little bit pixelized. So make sure that you're going to use only the big resolution to compress them as normal as possible. When you finish setting up all of this, make sure that you have less animations within your website. I know that most of you are going to say that you do not have, or we do not have, animations within Squarespace, but some of you who knows how to add codes or CSS codes are going to be knowing that when you head over custom code, custom CSS, you can go ahead and add hovering effects or zoom effects. Now moving on to the last recommendation, avoid adding embedded codes. Embedding codes or adding block like embed or code blocks, it is going to be a pain for the website to, let's say, load all the content here. So make sure that you're going to lightweight these embeds. That was pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the content, and I hope to see you soon on the next one.